Throughout culture, race, and media, I've come to learn that perception is everything. Tommy, could you take those off, please? Please, could you...
Hey!
Listen,
What?
we need to talk, all right?
God. I'm watching a show.
Well, turn it off. This is something very important. It's about Dad, all right?
What about Dad?
He's starting to get really old.
Yeah, I know.
He's in the hospital, and the bills are starting to pile up, and I don't know if he's going to make it much longer. So I think we ought to start having a discussion about getting ready for life after him.
Hate that hospital. I hate that hospital.
Well, I don't like it any more than you do, but right now I need you to put that away. I mean, this conversation...
What do you want to talk to me about?
It's about Dad. Were you paying attention?
Don't have to yell at me.
I'm not yelling at you, okay?
Just give me some space.
No.
Give me some space.
Hey! Put that away right now. We need to talk.
What do you want to talk about? We can just talk later.
Ableism is a very real thing in our lives, especially with people on the autism spectrum disorder. When somebody sees a person in a wheelchair and some old lady in a walker trying to cross the street, people will head right towards them to help us out. With people with ASD, it's not that obvious. Our problems are more mental than it is physical, and which is why there's not a whole lot of resources to help us out. And everybody just assumes that we're normal people just like everyone else. There's always some strange things going on in our heads, and I know better not to let them out, but then people can't notice that. They just assume that I'm some weirdo who doesn't know how to behave in public. Because I don't know how to express what's going on in my head, it can be very difficult for me to do just that. And that adds to our struggle a lot more. Luckily for me, this hasn't been the case. I've been very fortunate throughout my life, but sadly for some, it's not the case. I mean, some of them just keep it all bottled up inside, and they don't know how to express themselves, and their doctor or their psychologist doesn't know what to do with them, and worst case scenario, they become suicidal. To fight ableism in the autistic community, one must just not be so judgmental, and whenever you see somebody acting odd, assume that they have like some complex issues, and I'd say the best way to help them out is to give them space when needed, and try to be open and honest with them, and be as understanding as you can. And patience is very much a virtue. And always remember that everybody has an extremely complicated world going on inside their head.